Hello, I'm Beth Melito, the Executive Director of the NFIB Small Business Legal Center. With the passage of President Trump's signature, One Big Beautiful Bill, all the chatter about eliminating tax on overtime and tips has become something of a reality. The Legal Center has received a lot of questions about what this means for employers, and today I want to share what we know so far. For starters, employers should continue to pay ordinary employment taxes on tips and overtime wages. The elimination of the tax comes in the form of two federal tax deductions employees will now be eligible for, up to $25,000 for tipped employees and up to $12,500 for qualifying overtime compensation. Employees may claim the deduction on their personal income taxes beginning with tax year 2025. Both deductions are temporary, expiring after 2028. For tipped employees, the bill allows employees who customarily and regularly receive tips to deduct up to $25,000 of tips from their taxable income. For overtime wages, the bill permits employees to deduct up to $12,500 in qualifying overtime compensation from their taxable income. You may ask, what is qualifying overtime compensation? It is overtime that is mandated by the federal wage law, the Fair Labor Standards Act. In other words, it is not overtime that is paid to an employee because of an employer's policy to pay overtime for weekend work, for instance. Employers will be required to identify this qualifying overtime pay separately on employee W-2s, beginning with tax year 2025. We hope to get more guidance soon from the IRS and will be offering a webinar this fall. In the meantime, if you have questions about the bill or how it may impact your business, feel free to reach out to the Legal Center by email, info@nfib.org, or give us a call at 800-NFIB-NOW. Thank you for your support. To learn about this and our other work, go to nfib.com/legal. The NFIB Legal Center relies heavily on contributions from donors like you to fund our work fighting for small business in the nation's courts. To donate, go to nfib.com/legal and hit the contribute button. We are a 501c3 organization, and all contributions are tax deductible to the extent allowed by law. Thank you for your support.